So I just came from the city council chambers. It was the city council meeting, the public statement portion of the meeting. I was unable to be there for the actual agenda item, which is regarding a proposed plan, a site development review for St. Joseph's Church at the corner of 9th and Ogden Streets in downtown Las Vegas. Now, for a little bit of context, the church has been feeding the homeless for a number of years now, and I own and operate a business down the street and have for the last nearly 10 years. And in that time, in the last several years in particular, the feeding that they do of the homeless has become a catastrophic problem in the neighborhood. Public health safety, public health hazard, public safety hazard. I've been spat on, I've had rocks thrown at my head, I've had people defecating on my property, and the defecation is always immediately next to the plates from the church, always, without fail. Now, I'm not, for the record, and to be very, very clear, I am not in opposition to the church providing services to a community that needs it. And as a matter of fact, I want to help. And I actually even had a plan that was put in place that got torpedoed because a certain member of council has other things in mind other than finding solutions to problems in the downtown corridor. So I went today, and unfortunately I had thought that my time was going to be 2 to 3 minutes. I only had one, so I had to do a truncated statement. So I wanted to share with you all the statement that I was prepared to make at council today in its entirety. Mayor Goodman, members of council, I'm here regarding agenda item number 88. I am aware that this is a site development review. However, the issues related to the church and some of the services that they presently provide get to be addressed properly before that business should be permitted to expand. Let me be clear. I am not in opposition of the church providing services. I'm not. I support it. I also fully support the church's growth. A thriving place of worship is always good for a community. That said, any business must be in full responsibility not only of the services that it provides, but of the consequences and consideration of the consequences that may come as a result of those services. The catastrophic problems, public health, public safety, that have been created in the neighborhood by the homeless feedings can be resolved. We even have a solution that we can try. I've had rocks thrown at my head. I've been spat upon. I've had my life and the life of my staff and my clients threatened. I've cleaned up more human waste than you can imagine, and every time I do, every time I have to shoo someone away from my business, my heart breaks. These are human beings. And I'm being forced to take matters into my own hands. I'm being forced to act in a way that I don't want to act, and it doesn't have to be that way. These people do need support, and it gets to be done in a way that's responsible. I don't presume to know what your day is like, Mayor Goodman, or any of the council. I'm not a member of council. But the thing is that I've spent time asking and spending time with you, and I have a pretty good idea of the kind of work that you do. I'm also aware that your work is far deeper than ribbon cuttings, than just about votes. Most of you care about the communities that you represent. Some of you have spent the time getting to know businesses and actually do understand the struggles that we face. It's not the government's job to solve the homeless problem. It's not. It's not the police force's job to manage the homeless problem. As a business owner, as a member of the community, I am responsible. I'm responsible for contributing to the community and making sure that my contributions are not damaging to other people. I'm asking you to shelve this matter so that we can come together as a community to finalize a solution that's already on the table. There should not be opposition to a church growing. And to be clear again, this opposition is not about the church's growth. It's about making sure that they are in 100% responsibility for what they are already doing before they get the privilege to do more in our city. see how it goes. I'll keep you all posted.